Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Enjoy the Bounty of Planning with Tonisha Taylor. So today I'm super excited. I have my water so I can hydrate. I have my Notiq pen case here, my cloth and paper leather planner cover, which actually covers right now I have a notebook in here. And then, of course, my baby, my planner right over here. This is the Notiq, I think this is the blush rose or the nude rose. I think it's nude rose, the rose gold hardware. And this is what I keep my planner in right now. But what we really have today is we have our March cloth and paper box that we are unboxing today. So let's go ahead and just get right, whoops, yikes. I love this little cloth and paper calendar that we received in one of the earlier boxes that I actually did record an unpacking video for. Can't remember if I actually loaded it. If I loaded it, I will link it. If I didn't, I will load it and then I'll link it. How about that? All right, put that right there. I love it, but it falls over so easily. All right, so looks like we're back in the big box for the cloth and paper box this month. I do not get the Penspiration box, so that's why these holes are empty. I get just the stationery box, but it looks like we got right on top a journaling card, which is always lovely, and then we received the What's in This Box card, which also always lovely. So let's pull. Ooh, I'm so excited about this box. I actually, for March, I just saw the sneaks from Cloth and Paper, and I didn't see all of them. And I didn't watch anybody else's videos. So I'm really excited. So let's bring ourselves a little bit closer here. So we have, okay, so it looks like we have some icon activity stickers. These are in transparent, but it doesn't give the color. Oh, it's Aspen. Really, really pretty kind of blue color, it looks like. See if I could get this to focus. There we go. So it looks like we have like a little running tennis shoe, weights, what is that, like a bike or an elliptical, a yoga mat, a regular, so this would be like a stationary bike, a street bike, like little stethoscope, pill, bed, heart, like a heart monitor, and then water. So it looks like we have one of three. So there's three different sheets. Let's go ahead and pull these out. I love this Aspen color. It's just so pretty. There we go. Just rip it open. All right, so we have those, and then it looks like we have little stickers that are supposed to be like hydration. So just to remind you to drink your water. Can't go wrong with drinking your water. So there's 60 like teardrop drops on there. And then this sheet is text stickers. These are wellness stickers. So it just says, rise early, go outside, and then hydrate and relax. So that is so cute. I love this kind of, I don't know, I think I said it was blue. Maybe it's more like a green color. It's like a blue-green. We'll go with that. It's really pretty. Really, really pretty. All right. So then the next thing we have, is a little clear pouch. Get in here. It comes completely on snap. That's kind of cool. Okay, nice. This is like just a clear plastic. It is, it's not super thick As you could tell, it kind of bends. And that just seems really nice. Let's see, this is called the Essentials Pouch. Wonder if they tell us what size it is. Yes, it is. They're describing it as your essentials. Our essentials pouch will hold all your daily necessities, whether you're hitting the gym or taking a short trip. This will slide right into your bag. It's perfect travel companion. It is 5 by 7. Okay, so it's going to be 5 by 7. So isn't that lovely? Yay! Okay, let's get into here. So the theme for this month's box is wellness, which is so nice. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. So as a reminder, I get the half letter size for my stationery box. That's what size my planner is the half letter planner, okay? So we have some half sticky notes that are wellness trackers. So this is for stretching, hydrate, and then screen time. So this is it's a matte, so it's gonna be all their matte sticky notes are paper. And then their transparent sticky notes are that kind of, the kind you have to use a Sharpie on. So these are kind of a cream color. They're not really cream, but they're definitely not white. So you can see the paper that they're on is white, and these are kind of like definitely an off-white kind of color. I really like these because I could see myself actually doodling this in, like coloring this in, which would also be a little bit of a stress reliever, but to be able to color in for the week that I did my stretching. So I really like this. I like this too for the water. For both of these, you do get to put in your personal goal and then the total that you accomplished. And then you have a place to put the date at the top. So if you wanted to use this stretching or even the water as or the screen time as weekly goals, you could do that. And then put in what's your goal minutes that you're trying to reach. I would probably do this as what my daily goal is. So then that way I would have my total on the other end. So that is really cute. The next thing that we have is a notepad. This notepad is the weekly overview notepad. So it's a horizontal. It is a Monday start, so you're going to go Monday through Sunday. I do like this because you can write it's the week of at the top, and then you can write whatever planning or whatever. This would be really cute as a pre-planner. So if you don't have, because I've been getting the boxes for over a year now, I have the little pre-planner half sheet that they sent in the box. I think it was in November or December of last year. So I have a dated half sheet that I use to pre-plan my month. But to pre-plan my week, this would be really helpful to be able to keep just the things for the week on there. So I could see this being really useful for that. All right, so we've got some dashboards. I'm gonna just put all of these together. I'm so excited. Okay, so we have this wellness vellum dashboard, which I absolutely love. I have a meal planning section in my planner, but I don't have a wellness section in my planner. And so I may actually make them the same section. I may make them 2 separate sections. I don't know, we'll see. But I love this as just a vellum. It's not transparent, as you can see, but you're obviously going to be able to see what's behind it. So you can see if you put something behind it, it's more frosted. But I love that. Look how beautiful that is. So it just says wellness, mental and physical. Very much love that. So this one is a long quote by Tom Rath. Ooh. So it looks like it is on white paper. So it's kind of, this paper has a tooth to it. You can kind of, I don't know if you can really tell or how well you can tell the camera picks up the texture. It looks and feels like it has a texture. It does have a little bit of tooth. It's, so for my tactile friends, it's funny. It's kind of, it has more granular texture on the front than on the back. It feels smoother on the back. On the back, you have this sort of print. It kind of looks like, I don't know, it's like some kind of like sketching or drawing. It's black and gray. It looks like it was probably like a pencil drawing and then was photocopied. It kind of reminds me of like old photocopies when you would mess up something on, actually not even a photocopier, those mimeograph machines. It kind of reminds me of that. So there's that. And then this is so exciting. So this is an overview dashboard. This is going to be a thicker vellum. Let's see if it's described as vellum or like an acetate. So this is the overview tab divider. It's a dry erase tab divider so that you can use to plan out your overview for your day, your project, or routine. So that's really cool. I don't actually have any dry erase pens because this is the first dry erase thing that I'll have. But maybe that'll be a reason to get some dry erase things. So that's exciting. As you can see, it's not totally clear. It is really slick on the front and then has a little bit of a tooth on the back. It does say overview. I know you're probably looking at the screen like, where does it, how do you know it says it's an overview? It does say overview in white ink here. You can probably see it better with my finger behind it. So it does say overview there. But as you can see, it basically like goes into the dashboard, which I actually don't mind. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually put this in the meal section, because right now I have on my refrigerator, I have a glass whiteboard that has like Monday is a what's on this menu. I'll try to remember to put a link to it in the description. But because I purchased it on Amazon, and then it just lists Monday through Sunday, and then it has a place to write in groceries. And because I subscribe to Hungry Root, I write in the what I'm from the subscription service, what I'm gonna eat for which day. And then that helps me to plan out the other days, because I only get the subscription for like 3 days worth of food, or like lunches and dinners. And so I have to fill in the rest. And so this would be really useful to be able to actually have that written in both places, so that in my planner, I'll also know what I'm supposed to be eating that day. Kind of try to keep myself on plan so that I can get rid of this winter weight and last year's stress weight that still seems to be hanging on. Which is also why I'm excited about this wellness bundle that we got. So look at this. Oh my gosh. So it's a whole bundle. It's the daily wellness bundle. As I said, I get the half letter size. So it says growth doesn't always feel like you're winning. So true. And up at the top and down at the bottom, it says physical wellness. So let's take a look at what we have here. So this is just grid, just a full grid sheet. And then here we have a wellness log. And it looks like what we're doing here is we have a place to write in the date, and then you have circles at the top and then columns. And at the top, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 9, which represents your 9 columns going down this way. And then let's see, it looks like you have probably 31 rows, but let's count to make sure. Yep, 31 rows. So it looks like this wellness log is for the month. Okay. And then on the back of that, you have grid. And then here you have your daily wellness, your goal, your activity, time, and then a place to check it off. Your check-in, so your sleep, how many hours was it? Amazing, good, okay, terrible. A place to write in your meal, a place to put in your water intake, a place to write your steps, a place to write in your affirmation, your notes, and then your nutrition. Oh my gosh, you guys. So you guys know, I've been trying to figure out like a meal plan kind of thing, like a way to kind of track actually all of these things, and been trying to figure it out and haven't been able to figure out a good way to do it. And maybe this is it. Maybe we'll try this. I'm usually not a fan of dailies though. I usually prefer a weekly, but I'm also I've been really frustrated lately with why none of the things that I've used in the past, like none of the kind of tracking methods and different things I've used in the past have worked for me, or none of them are working for me right now, none of them. And so maybe trying a daily tracker is going to work for me right now. I've never tried a daily tracker for this kind of thing. So maybe it's time to give it a shot. We'll see. So this is, like I said, it's a daily. It's two-sided, so you're going to have 2 days per page. So let's see. So we have one. So 15 pages, that's 30 days, plus 1, that's 31. Okay, and then you'll have another wellness log for the month. Okay, and then you're gonna have your 31 days, looks like. And then another, let's make sure that's definitely it. So that's 2 months, looks like. Okay, it looks like we got 3 months of daily tracker. And then we have 2 pages of note grid at the end. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then on the back page, this is great. On the back page, we have an example of how you have your demo page on the back. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this a little bit closer. So see how you're gonna write in your date, and then you're gonna have your y'all. Okay. And I was, in the back of my mind, I was thinking like, I don't know how you're gonna use these stickers. So the icon stickers are gonna go right on here. Look at that. And then so what they did is they're giving you an example of writing in the hours for sleep, the ounces for water, for any medications or vitamins that you might be using, because this little sticker is like a pill. You're just they're giving you the example of just doing a dot to mark if it happened. Exercise, just a dot to mark if it happened. Writing in your steps, your little mat might be for like yoga or stretching. So you're just marking in if it happened. That is so lovely. Oh my God. Okay, y'all know on my channel when I do these unboxings, I also do a little bit of a setup. So we are definitely going to do a little bit of a setup because we're also at the end of the month. So in a separate video, I'm going to do like a whole plan with me, but we're going to do a little bit of a setup here. So we have just a couple more things to open. So we have this little, they're calling it a window cling, which is, I'm just going to rip that plastic open, toss it to the side. Come on, there it goes. So this is life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. So this is cute. I don't know if I'm gonna put that on the mirror in my bathroom or if I'm gonna put that on the whiteboard in my kitchen, but I really like that. That's super cute. So, and then we have, of course, our journaling cards. Looks like we have one that's like the shape of a circle, which is different. So this is, ooh, okay. So, we're a little tactile over here. So this is black circle. It looks like there's something written there, but it's in such light gray writing that I cannot read that at all. Oh, the camera helps a little bit if I get closer to it. Okay, so you guys see that there's definitely stuff written there. All right, so I'm gonna have to read that. But it feels so beautiful. It feels super soft and velvety. Um, it just it just feels nice. Like I just want to keep doing this. It's super smooth, super soft, super velvety feeling. And then of course we have our May calendar card. I have started putting these in my wallet. And so I am actually going to grab that so that, actually, no, I'm not. I am going to put this, because this is May. I was like, I'm going to grab that and put the April one in, or put this one in there, but I'm not, because next month is April, not May. So I am going to put this, what I am going to grab is the little folder that we got from Cloth and Paper a while back. I think this came last summer as part of a subscription box. And I do use this to keep all of the little cards like this in it so that I just have them ready to go when it's time to plan. And then, your stickers and journaling cards and all kinds of things. So that is all together and, just ready to go when it's time to plan. So let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and put this one in here as well, because we're not going to use this right now. And it's not going to fit in the little sleeve, so we'll just stick that in there. And I keep this in, I have like a little acrylic drawer set on my desk that I keep all of these kinds of things in. So I don't really worry about just sticking things in here because it's going to stick in a drawer and it doesn't move around a lot. But if you were gonna, if you put things, in a bag to take with you, I wouldn't do this way. I would actually probably transfer what I wanted into something like this. So actually, let's see, since we got this new little planning thingy, let's just grab randomly some stickers, which these should fit in here no problem because it's supposed to be 5 by 7. So yeah, that fits in there no problem. And then let's see. We wanted to just, these spotlight stickers came in a previous month. They're a little bit, they're just a little, they fit right in there. And then if we wanted to just grab a couple of journaling cards and stick those in there. There you go. So we have our little pouch of just a few little essential things that you might want to take with you I could see this being really useful. Honestly, for me, sometimes I travel in the summer or go to conferences where I'm gonna be gone and past a Sunday, and I normally do my planning on Sundays. And so this is something I would bring with me so I could have my stickers and whatever I wanted with me and still be able to plan on my Sunday and have my planner look the way that I want it to for the rest of the week. And so I could see this being really, really, really useful, especially if you can't really decide what you want to bring with you, which sometimes happens to me, and so I end up, or if you can decide, but you like to do stickers based on whatever your mood is for the week. And that's kind of how if I use stickers, that's kind of how I like to use them. I use them based on however I'm feeling. And so that means that however I was feeling when I packed it might not be how I'm feeling on Sunday when it's time to sit down and plan. So, that's how it goes. All right, so speaking of sitting down and planning, let's go ahead and pull over my planner. Get a little bit of water here. Ice cold. Okay, yummers. All right, so let's go to the meal planning section. Right now. And then I always keep my hungry root recipes in the front. And then right now, this is the admin monthly layout that came in the February box and the weeklies. So I've been using them as kind of meal plans. And as you can see, last week was a bust. I didn't write anything down. This week I wrote down just Tuesday, but I didn't write anything else. And then same thing with tracking. I didn't track it. So I want to try and see if using these dailies is going to help. So I want to also use the dashboard. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Okay, so that's the vellum over the meal plan, which I don't really like. So I think what I want to do is put this out and maybe flip it over. And that way leave the paper, maybe. Okay, that's what I'm going to do for the moment, because I always clip these with my ollie clip to the divider and the dashboard, so it's not like you would see it. Okay, maybe. We'll see. I kind of feel like I want there to be something more graphic back there, so I might pull one of the other dashboards just to give it some color or something more graphic. So before I stick these in here, I want to use this sample and set this up. I definitely want to track sleep. Okay, hold on. Because I actually don't track sleep right now. Even though it is, I track it in the health app or whatever, but it's not something as a habit that I actually have been in the habit of paying attention to. Although it probably is something that would not hurt me to pay attention to. Because I honestly couldn't tell you anything about my sleep. I know that my Apple Watch tracks it, but I don't know how many hours I'm really getting or anything like that. So let's try paying attention to it. See if it gets better if we pay attention to it. So we definitely want to pay attention to our water. I think in the past when I've kind of tracked sleep habits, I've just tracked whether or not I went to bed by a certain time, because my goal is to be in the bed by 11:45 every night. And sometimes I make it and sometimes I don't. But it would be nice to actually track maybe the hours of sleep that I get. Okay, and then we definitely have our allergy meds and other vitamins that we need to take and keep track of. I definitely notice a different, like my life is so much different when I'm paying attention and I take my meds, my allergy meds and stuff. Like I can breathe all day. It's great. And I could tell if it's been a couple of days since I've taken them because I'm like super congested. And then I also seem to have an attitude, which is not surprising that you would have. Your physical health is linked to your mental health, and your mental health is linked to your physical health. Like, obviously, I'm going to have an attitude if I can't breathe, if I'm all congested. All right, and then we're going to do this little barbell. I wish I had one, not just steps, but like also a treadmill. Because I have a treadmill, I don't have a bike. But we'll just kind of use this one as like exercise machine. How about that? Because I also do strength training. So like I do yoga and stretching. I do strength training. I'm trying to do more strength training, which is why I'm like, I want to use this one for the strength training. And then I guess I'll use this little like bike elliptical, even though that's not the kind of machine I have. Like I said, I have a treadmill. But we'll use this one anyway to represent those Peloton treadmill class days. And then use this one separately for my steps, because I do want to count my steps every month. So we'll put that right there. That's great. Okay, so I don't really do anything like, obviously, if you have an Apple Watch or if you use a Fitbit, it does track like your heartbeat and stuff. I'm not gonna put those on here because I need to do a little bit more research about what I would want to pay attention to with regard to that. And then the little stethoscope and the outdoor bicycle, I don't really use, so I'm not gonna do those. So I do notice then that means, so there's 9 columns as we discussed before. And so there's 3 stickers left and 2 columns left. So there must be 10 stickers because we didn't actually count the stickers. But that's nice because it's a diversity of things that you may be tracking depending on what your health plan is. So let's go ahead and grab a pen and write in that this is for April. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to grab a different Tombow highlighter because I really kind of want to keep it kind of this blue-green kind of thing. So let me grab this one. Just highlight this is going to be the wellness log for April. For April 2022. So I don't use these little dash lines that they have, their little date space. I never use that. Well, not never. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So, but this time I'm not going to do it because I wanted to kind of write this up at the top. There we go. All right. So I'm going to use, from this stack over here, use this to be able to keep track. So there are 30 days in April. So you can see here, I just went ahead and dated it all in. So what I'll do is, just like the example shows, is I'll go ahead and just write in the number of hours for sleep, ounces for water, whether or not I took my pills that day, you know, did the strength training, did the steps, did the yoga, and then so yoga or stretching, strength training, treadmill, and then steps. So I'm really excited about that. That's all done for April. So I am not going to date the dailies yet. I'm going to wait because I kind of get the feeling that if something happens and I end up not using a day, like if I don't use that day or the next day, then I can go ahead and just, you know, at the end of the month, all of the unused days can just be extras for the next month. And so, that's what will happen. Okay, so let's go ahead. I am going to go ahead and stick these in here because we're already at the end of March, basically. And so it's time to start putting in April things anyway. So I think that I'm going to go ahead and put this in the meal planning section. I was kind of thinking, do I want to put it in the habits section? Because I have a habits section, but I think I actually want to put this in the meal planning section, which may get renamed from meal planning to wellness, which maybe actually none of them may get renamed. It is going to get renamed because I really don't do meal planning, because I do a subscription service. That is my meal planning. Like I don't plan. Like I pick out some stuff and then they send it to me. So and this is on with a label. I used a label maker. So let's just take this off if we can. I may have to do this off camera, do this later. But, oh, there it goes. And there it goes. Woo! All right. This is going to be renamed Wellness. All right. Also have from our box, we have our half stickers, our window cling that will add to mirror, our little pouch that we'll add and start using. This box also came with a weekly notepad as well. And then what's the last thing that this box came with? Oh, of course, our journaling cards as well. So we will, here's one of them. I don't know where the other one went to, but anyway, this is everything that was in the box this month. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing with me. And if you like it, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe so you'll know whenever I have new content. And then if you have any comments or questions, go ahead and put those down below. All right, thank you so much. Enjoy the bounty of your plants. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.